What I have for you today is a secretive information that was revealed to me by anonymous sources. In fact, it is so secretive that even Nintendo themselves don't know what I'm talking about in this video. Anyways, Mario Party!
Mario Party, the game where you roll a dice, get stars and hope Bowser isn't a communist. But how can we make this game even better?
Well, my dear viewer, as they say, stick around and find out.
Mario Party was created as a multiplayer game where 4 players compete in different minigames and run around the board to collect coins so they can buy a star. The player with the most stars, I don't know why I went British there, by the end of the final round wins. During the course of Mario Party's existence, there was a total of 217 minigames, 73 boards, and a good cast of characters. So the question is, how can we expand on this?
First, we need to establish some ground rules.
We can't just do more minigames, for example. We need to be creative in this video and actually do some out-of-the-box stuff. What we can do is set a minimum for a certain number of things. You will see where I'm going with this in a minute.
Our goal is to make this game run for a good while. Let's say 10 years.
So it has to have everything the player wants, no DLCs. As well as that, let's not make it a nightmare for any unfortunate developer who has to make this thing. And most importantly of all,
let's have fun, okay? Cool, let's start. Alright, let's just jump into it. First up, the board.
The thing we actually play the Mario Party on. And as I said, we're going to set a minimum here. In this Mario Party Ultima, we need a base number of 10 boards.
Not 5, Nintendo. Case in point, Mario Party Superstars.
This game has only 5 boards, and if it is to be assumed we are playing by normal rules, we can complete this game in a matter of 5 to 6 hours, which is not a lot. But by making the base 10 boards instead of 5, we're increasing our game time to plus 10 hours. This will keep the Mario Party community happy and actually give them some content, instead of them milking the same idea for 2 years until a new game gets introduced.
And I even went a step further, Nintendo. I'm gonna tell you exactly which boards to put in.
Those are in no particular order: Koopa's Tycoon Town, Mario Party 8, Egad's Garage, Mario Party 4, Peach's Birthday Cake, Mario Party, Pirate Land, Mario Party 2, King Boo's Haunted Hideaway, Mario Party 6, Bowser Land, Mario Party 2, Horrorland, Mario Party 2, Woody Woods, Mario Party 3.
Why these maps in particular? They're good.
And great news, Nintendo, some of them you already have in your latest installment. So essentially, I'm giving you a few boards for free.
For the car lovers, that sounded much better in my head, let's do 5 car boards and 3 Bowser Party boards.
Nintendo, I'll give you a pass on this one. You can just copy paste what you already made in Mario Party 10. Let's face it, that mode will get 70% less playthroughs than the main mode. Next, minigames. What we can do with minigames is basically we can just copy minigames from Superstars, as they already serve as a good base for our new game.
I did say we can't just do more minigames, but
if you are interested, I would personally do 200 minigames, you know, for the funsies.
I'm sure game developers would love making another 100 minigames and spending countless more hours. Wow!
Next feature, smartphones, baby. Basically, what I think Nintendo should do is they should make it so we can use our phones as controllers. This can either function in a way where we go to a website to join a game, or we have to install an app where there is a virtual joystick we can use to play. This is a bit of a stretch, but what we can do instead is make it a separate game mode, and instead of matching minigames, you would have picture-taking minigames.
I also think it would be very funny if they put, instead of characters, they put our faces in the corners. So that would be very funny.
Before we go on to the real game changer, let's first say what this game shouldn't have.
First, no character-based dice. That stuff was so unbalanced, it's unreal.
Next, don't put the star default as 10 coins. Make the default 20, and then you can change the cost in the game rules or whatever. Also, don't make the AI stupid. Some of us don't have 3 other friends that can magically be ready to play Mario Party.
And playing with the AI can be very, very frustrating. Check my video on the AI.
Now hear me out. An 8-player Mario Party. I think this can be done like Mario Party 7, where there was sort of a pair-based Mario Party. But what I think would be cool is that the pair didn't have to share the same controller like it did in Mario Party 7, but rather make it so each person has to have its own Joy-Con. We could also make it so the pair shares stars, but has a separate coin count.
That way, if one of you loses all their coins, the other one can buy a star.
Again, this separate coin mechanic can be implemented, but it could be complicated, so maybe no.
The bottom line is we get 8-player Mario Party back.
Now, let's look in the opposite direction. Let's talk about single player mode. We're gonna make this mode interesting by having a minigame mode where you compete against AI or online players to win as many minigames as you can and set a world record for beating a specific number of games in a row.
Besides minigame mode, we can also do campaign mode.
Instead of simple minigames, you have to play a full game of Mario Party against AI that are increasing in difficulty. For example, you can play level 1 with easy AI and then on level 20 with master AI. This can be a short mode, but can also be expanded, but not allowing certain items in some levels, or for the player to reach a certain objective instead of winning outright. For example, you can only win if you finish in 4th place.
And our final game changer, custom party. And oh boy, do we need this.
How this would work is essentially, we have a basic map. For example, it can be a map of the Mushroom Kingdom or some plane or whatever. What you are able to do in this mode is you can create your own boards, Mario Maker style. You would be able to add spaces, shops and special events. As well as that, you can change the rules however you like. You want to play a Mario Party with only one turn? Well, now you can do that. You want only certain items to be available? Be my guest.
You want to start with 100 stars? You can now, but why?
And of course, you would be able to save your creations and perhaps publish them after completing the game yourself. This would make the replayability go haywire.
Nintendo, please do it. You did it with Super Smash Bros, you can do it here.
Characters? Well, I would keep the main crew, but perhaps you can add all the characters since we are talking about a 10 years worth of playthrough. Maybe you can even make costumes for those characters like you did in Mario Party 2, but instead of them only looking like that inside of a certain board, they can be picked as a skin. So we would see a Cowboy Luigi in Horror Land, for example, or Wizard Peach in Bowser Land. Again, something Super Smash Bros already did, just please don't make them locked. And if you are going to do that, please make them cost coins or something you can farm very easily.
You could also make it so they would be able to level up. Why? I don't know. But imagine having a Shy Guy on level 69. Nice!
Now on to the little bits that can slightly improve the general gameplay. Customizable controls. Please Nintendo, just allow us to make the button layout on our own. Yes, it can mess up the minigame explaining screen, but I will adapt.
Voice chat. And not those sticker thingies. And loot boxes, yes. No, I'm just kidding. No voice chat.
And with the power of Photoshop, I made the title and home screen of this game. Here is the main mode, here's the car mode, achievements.
Alright, achievements. Add achievements, Nintendo.
But don't make them be like,
oh congrats, you rolled the dice, here's $10,000. No.
Make them hard, like end the game with double the amount of stars compared to 2nd place. And then you can name that achievement double or nothing, or whatever. So yeah, achievements go here, custom party goes here, list of characters go here, and everything else can be placed around. And if I miss something, I'll be down to hear your opinions in the comments. And that's my ultimate Mario Party.
If you like this, go watch a video where I talk about life and stuff. Subscribe and goodbye.